We are now just 6 games away from the end of the season, and we still find ourselves in the race for European football. With the help of Google, I found out that if you finish 7th place in the Premier League, you still get European football. Now, it might not be the Champions League or even the Europa League, but it's still European football. It will still help attract those big names for those big signings and make the club more money. Now, it won't be easy since we still have to face clubs like Manchester United, Wolves, Chelsea, and in the end, Newcastle United, who are right above us in the table and will make it impossible for us to finish in that 7th place. But I believe we have the team to finish in 7th place and achieve our dream of getting into European football. You guys gotta go into the comments and predict what will happen in the episode. Will we make it into the European football, or will we choke right at the end and have to go all over next season? And while you're down there, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Really helps out. And if you want to see more Leeds episodes and be alert when we start season 2, turn on notifications and let's get into the games because there's a lot of big games this episode. So before we head into the game against Manchester United, you can see the table here. We are in 7th place, still in the hunt for European football. The Conference League, obviously, they are in the fight for the title. They need a win to keep that pressure on Man City, and obviously it's a derby. Why wouldn't you want to win the derby? We just head straight into the Manchester United game, a stadium that we haven't really visited that much this season, but I'm not afraid of it. We have to come and do everything we can to get a win, and we start that well with Christensen. A great shot at the beginning didn't really work out. Nothing really came from that, and then they had a couple chances. Anthony had a really great chance in the first half, and he blew that wide. I don't know how, but yeah, that was pretty much it for the first half. Nothing really happened. It was a very stuck in the middle game, like a very midfield-esque battle. Jack Harrison had a great chance in the second half actually, and that was pretty much it until we made some subs. I tried to change some things up. Aaron's had to come on for Christensen, add some pace in the defense, like in the wingback position. And then we head into the 90th minute where I believe we get the draw. But no. The rat of Bruno Fernandes falls. He gets fouled in the box, and he does this. He Panankas it into our goal, and that's it. Like, we can't do much after that. It's the 90th minute. We lost the derby. We lose at Old Trafford, and it's not a great start for the episode because we have to win pretty much every game now, especially since it's a derby and everything, but in general, we have to win every game. And after that, they go top of the table, and we drop down to like 8th place, I think, and I'm just here thinking, I'm going to choke. I'm going to choke the Conference League, like not even the Europa League, the Conference League. So we have to get a win against Aston Villa. We get one shot in the first half, and that's pretty much it for the first half. We just don't create anything until the second half here with a great attack. Tierney with a great cross into the back post for Jack Harrison, and Harrison just smashes it into the goal. I couldn't believe it. I went wild after that. That was, let alone the circumstances. It's just an amazing goal from Jack Harrison. And immediately from that, we win the ball from kickoff from them, and I think it's Vargas who goes in behind the defense and then just scores on the World Cup winner, Golden Glove winner, Emiliano Martinez. And just like that, we score 2. I think it's Aarons who scores the 3rd. Yup, he scores the 3rd, and it's game over for us. We get 3 easy points at Aston Villa, at Villa Park. I mean, it's not a bad start to the episode. We get a big win, and that puts us back into 7th place. And I'm here like, you know what? I'm a little bit more calmer. Again, we have to play Wolves, remember. We have to play Wolves. What could go wrong with that, you know? Wolves are 10th place. Not the strongest team. We obviously are way better than them. There's the relegation sides. Bournemouth, Brighton, and Southampton. Pretty much, I mean, Southampton have a chance to make it out of the relegation zone. But yeah, like I said, Wolves, it's an easy game. It didn't really come out like that. They had a couple great chances in the first half. Shooting from long distances, not that I'm used to. I've never seen the computer do that. Paulo Sarabia turned into prime Messi and does that against Melier, against our defense. And I couldn't believe it because I hadn't created anything to this point. I only had created this in the final minutes of the first half, and that's not even a great shot. And then this, what is that? That was just a perfect description of how my afternoon at the Molineux was going. Brendan Aronson has a great chance there. Somerville also has a great chance who hits the bar, and we win the ball back. Thing is, Brendan Aronson again still with the ball. Almost 90th minute. Weston McKennie with the goal, and he saves us a point at the Molineux. And I say save a point because at this point I didn't believe we could get another one. I was just lucky. I was just happy enough to get the equalizer because we played a very bad game this at the Molineux. And again, another dropped points, another 2 drop points. We get a transfer for Noto. I'm not gonna accept that. I'm not in the mind state to really do that. And I'm showing you the last 3 games. We have Everton at home. Everton. There's no way I choke that. And I know you guys are sitting there like, if he chokes this, it's for the content. He's doing this on purpose. I'm in 7th place. I'm in prime position. I'm depending on myself. To get European football. What do I go and do? I play probably my worst game against Everton. Look at that. What is my defending? How am I losing 1-0 to Everton at home? And then second half. First half I didn't have a single chance. Second half they score the second and I'm here just sitting. I can't believe it. And then at least Somerville. I don't know why I haven't played him enough. He's been amazing. Aronson here blasted into the goal and we make it 2-2. So the suffering doesn't last enough with you guys, but the suffering lasted with me because I was stressing. Because if I lost to Everton, there's no way I'm making European football. There's just no way. Here, Aronson decides to stop the ball for some reason. I press shoot. He didn't shoot. Mind you, we're playing Chelsea next. And we are bottom. We're under Newcastle at this point. We're under Newcastle. Like, it's not in our hands anymore because they have a bigger goal difference than us. So we have to win against Chelsea. We have to. Like, at this point, I'm not even going to depend on Newcastle dropping points. They played Arsenal. So looking back, maybe I could depend on myself still. We had to Ellen Road. But I'm just thinking I have to win. To give myself any chance, I have to win. And that's what I try to do. I went in with the same formation I do all season. Instead of going at 5 at the back, I went with a 4-2-3-1 and I defended with my life. Struijk, my Dutch defender, turned into Van Dijk for this one match. Here, I thought this was it. Harrison bottles it. Mendy with a great save actually. I was getting frustrated for tackling players out of nowhere. Mudryk, I think, here is on the left side. Mind you, I'm defending with my life here. Mudryk cuts in and Kante's on the back post and it's 1-0. It's 1-0 and N'Golo Kante makes it 1-0 out of all players. N'Golo Kante, and I can't even be mad at it because it's N'Golo Kante. But just try to be in my mind for that second. I'm losing 1-0 to Chelsea. Newcastle are playing Arsenal, which fair, all right. They could be losing 1-0 as well. But I'm just in my head. I'm bottling European football. And it's not even for the content. You think I want to play another season of no European football? I want to progress. I want to actually play like different games. I want to stop playing just Premier League football. I want to play European football as well. And I had to just buckle up. I had to just do something different. And here, I try to run in behind the defense. I don't like doing over-the-top balls because they're very, very OP. And I just proved it. I scored with a Weston McKennie. And I had my best. I had my best game at certain points. Sometimes I had defended really badly. Here, this is what I'm talking about. Somerville, you would expect me to score that, and I didn't. What the episode Somerville was having, I expected him to score that. Here, I'm shitting. I'm scared out of my life because if I concede one more, I'm done. Here, I have the winner. And Vargas, when I mostly wanted him. And then again, Weston McKennie, Vargas with the header, and the ball wasn't going in. The ball just did not want to go in. And it's a 1-1 draw, which usually is a good result. Usually it's a really good result against Chelsea. Not now, though. Not now, especially when I look at the table. And I'm 3 points behind Newcastle. But they have a 1+ goal difference on me. So I have to go to St. James's Park and win by more than 1 goal. And just rely on myself to not concede as many goals as I have. I don't remember earlier in the season if I beat them. I don't know how it goes, like if we tie on goal difference. But in my mind, all it was smash Newcastle at the St. James Park. Because if I don't win by a lot, if I win 1-0, it could not be enough. It might not be enough. So I was just like, I went in with the mindset of this is going to be our best game of the whole season. And was it? You'll have to find out. The game starts at St. James Park, and we're playing with the ugliest kit. I don't like this kit for Leeds, but we have to play with it. And Vargas again here, having the game of his life. I love Vargas because he puts the team on his shoulders. He looks like the only player sometimes that really elevates his level on those games. And obviously we have to be careful here because Almiron with the counterattack, and luckily he misses it. But I was going all out attack here. Vargas with a great shot here as well. That's not the shot. Never mind. I messed up. But yeah, like I'm saying, we have scored. It's all been chances and chances of new leads. Here, Vargas this is the chance I was talking about. I didn't think I was gonna beat Nick Pope. I really didn't think I was gonna beat him. It wasn't the best shot, obviously, right there. Weston McKinney with the corner. And the worst chance of them all goes in the back of the goal. The worst chance of the game. You saw all those chances. And I'm going to go into the sliders menu right now. I'm very sorry. I'm going to go into the sliders menu right now and show you. I didn't mess with the sliders. I didn't like put the goalkeeping ability down. That was just the game being dumb. Here you can see the CPU. Yeah, I play with sliders. I don't know. If you think the game is really slow, that's why. I put the sliders all the way. I mean, the sliders are like normal, like 50 goalkeeping ability, and he let that in. I didn't care though. I didn't care. And even when I scored, I had my best Scaloni impression. I was stone faced because I didn't know if that was enough. Then again, we still had the second half where Newcastle just picked it up. Trippier here, he's a right back, cuts in left foot, makes it 1-1. He made it 1-1, and now in my head I'm like, I have to score 2 more goals. 1 is not enough. I have to score 2. Here I'm in the attack. I think this is Bamford. Bamford, can he be the hero? No, he chokes it. Obviously, this is why I'm looking for another striker in next summer. Here Newcastle on the attack, and at this point I'm just like, if I make it, I make it. If I don't make it, I don't make it. I make a couple subs. Somerville comes out for Harrison. I know. Kind of crazy for Harrison to be benched. 86 minute, 4 minutes left, and I decided to just give myself one good chance instead of having 5 bad chances or like very hard chances. I said I'm gonna build up the play, and I'm gonna try to give myself one good chance. Here comes Aarons. I think it's Aarons with a cross in the back post, and it's Aronson who makes it 2-1. But I'm still stone faced. If I had face cam, I swear to God, you would just see no expression in my face. Because the players are celebrating. So maybe the game knows that I'm in making European football, but I don't know. I'm trying to do the math. I'm like, I mean, if it's tied on goal, does this tie us a goal difference? I don't know. Like, my football knowledge just went downhill. And the game ends. And I don't know what we're doing. I don't know if we've made it. I don't know if we are out of European football. But now it's time to find out if I've made it. So yes, as you can see on the screen, we qualified to the Conference League. We just barely finished in 7th place. As you can tell, we finished level on points with Newcastle. We finished with a 9 goal difference. Well, they finished with an 8 goal difference. So that one goal pushed us up ahead of them, and I couldn't be happier. Manchester United ended up winning the league by 4 points. Congratulations to them. And the top 4 is consisted of Man City, Liverpool, and Spurs apparently. Chelsea get into the Europa League as well as Arsenal. So what's next for this career mode? I have a lot of things planned for this career mode. Obviously, this is just season 1. This is gonna be like a 4-season long career mode. I have a lot of ideas for it. I wanna win the Champions League with this team. I wanna win the Premier League. I wanna build a dynasty with them. So how did the rest of the competitions end up? The FA Cup, Manchester United did end up winning 3-0 against Liverpool. We did get eliminated, I think, we got eliminated in the round of 16 actually by Nottingham Forest in that last episode. Carabao Cup was won by Man City. FIFA Club World Cup obviously won by Real Madrid. But the Europa League, Dortmund won it 2-1 against Lazio. We weren't in this competition. Paris Saint-Germain was in it. They didn't even make it to the semifinals apparently, but congrats to Dortmund. And in the competition where we'll be next season, Villarreal wins it 2-1 against Nice. So after skipping a couple more days in the calendar, we can finally see who won the Champions League, and Real Madrid wins it 2-1 against Sevilla. What a shock, honestly. I would never even expected them to make it that far. They came second in their group. So for the rest of the leagues, I want to see who won those. So I wanted to take a look at the other leagues around Europe and see who won them and who's coming up from the Championship into the Premier League and all that. So as you can see, Huddersfield won the league with goal difference as well. They won it with goal difference. They finished in the same points with Cardiff City. League One was won by Paris, obviously with 100. They finished unbeaten. I mean, Bundesliga, Bayern Munich. Obviously, Bayern Munich won that. Serie A, Juventus, Inter Milan win it by 1 point as well. And they scored 103 goals. The Eredivisie, Ajax win it by 2 points. The Portuguese league, Benfica win it by 1 point. That was a really close one. And then in La Liga, Barcelona win it by goal difference as well. They both finished. Real Madrid and Barca finished on 95 points, but Barca do take it. The player with the most appearances for us is Melier. Second place, really close to him, is Ruben Vargas with 40 appearances, but Melier with 41. Goals, obviously, Ruben Vargas had the most, then Jack Harrison, then Weston McKennie, then Ignoto, surprisingly. Jack Harrison and Bamford tie with that for the most assists of the season. Clean sheets, Ruben Vargas apparently had more clean sheets than Melier somehow. I don't know. I do just want to talk with you guys for a little bit these last couple seconds. Thank you for watching the whole season. I know I've been very inconsistent. I've gone for like 2 weeks without uploading, or like a week. Now it's been 8 days since the last episode, since I recording this. I know I've been very inconsistent. I'm very sorry about that. I'm really enjoying the career mode and I really want to play it, but it's just my own procrastination that really stops me from recording. It's just I'm very sorry about that. I wish I could be more consistent, and I'm really gonna try to be more consistent with this new season and the new season, so that it doesn't take me 2 months to finish the season. I really want to finish a season in like 1.5 weeks maybe. All those of you that keep coming back to the series, they keep watching, that it comes up on your suggested page and you click on it. I really appreciate it, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode. But yeah, I'm very sorry for that, and I truly mean it from the bottom of my heart that I'm gonna try a little bit harder, try to be more consistent. Yeah, see you guys next time.